and welcome to the Hotkeys podcast. This is a show where we talk about everything pop culture and random in the world. I'm your host, Mick, and this week I'm joined by
Wil Dobratz,
Landon Browning,
Colby Chapman,
and David Parker. Thanks for joining us this week, everybody. Yeah, it's the Hotkeys podcast.
No.
my ears, they hurt.
Start over.
Why?
Start with the top. Michael, start with the top.
Hello, and welcome to the Hotkeys podcast.
We could do like an NPR style episode one week.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, but Dave just like blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
Classic Dave.
You suck, Dave.
Trying to take control.
Today is Landog Millionaire's birthday.
Happy birthday, Landon.
Wait, no.
I already said it.
How
I
old?
turned 30,
How old?
33.
It's weird. You
That
look
would add
more
up.
like a 38.
Yeah, I look good for my age.
No, it's other.
No, no.
Not how it works.
No, I look bad for my age. Oh, no. No, I turned 24 today. So my life is over halfway done.
No one really cares.
What?
What?
No.
Landon dead at 45.
It's all downhill from here, man.
Hey,
I mean,
that's
when you
okay.
get to 25, you can like rent cars and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I'm really
But
excited
after
for
that, it's like, you know,
Nothing to
Nothing.
look forward to. Ever.
nothing.
Well, I would say
Nothing.
even after 21, there's nothing to look forward to because who's
Oh,
looking
boy.
forward to renting a car?
Can't wait
You
to
can-
rent the car and pay interest.
Me, I can't wait to rent a car.
Why?
You can rent a car. You're old enough.
You
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah, when I get the chance.
Oh my
You
god.
can
I'll
rent
rent a
a car
car.
whenever you want.
Yeah, no,
Just rent a car. Just rent a car and have your wildest dreams come true.
Maybe I will.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Sweet.
Wow. Okay. Happy birthday, dude.
Thanks.
I hope
How
you get
old
a
are you?
rental car.
Stop.
24?
Yeah.
It's my favorite number.
Is it?
Yeah, well, it was. Until you turned
What's your favorite number now?
25.
It just keeps going up every year.
It'll plateau at 45 though.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Life's
I feel
scary, man.
old. I feel like I'm breaking down. I feel like I don't have much left in the
I
We've
feel like
already
you've been
had-
saying that for the last 7 years. So
You've already had a knee surgery.
Yeah.
You've
A
had
minor knee.
You've had eye surgery.
That was an elective surgery.
You
still did it,
like actually the knee one was too. So like it didn't have to happen.
you have like 15-year-old flip-flops. What else?
The liver of a 63.
Liver, yeah, liver of a 60-year-old.
No.
You wear the same black shirt every
Actually,
day.
I have
No.
like 6 of these.
Yeah.
Way worse.
It's such a great
Landon is a cartoon character. He has one wardrobe.
He really is. Dude.
is he wearing like maroon shorts or something? Or
No. He's got other colored
oh,
colors.
okay.
The
Yeah,
the
I got
maroon
the-
ones, not for Sundays, Dave.
Oh, okay. That's
wore
that's
those
midweek, Landon.
days
Yeah.
ago.
yeah, that's midweek.
These are my green cargo shorts. I think I need to buy a bunch of new ones. They're all about to tear out, like in the crotch area.
So
No, man.
Because of all those
That's-
high
th- you're getting into them now. Like they're finally worn in enough.
Well, I've had them for like a decade. So
Yeah.
Just put a zipper there.
you should
Dude, 2 zippers.
Landon, if you go shopping for more clothes, I think you should bring Mick and I.
Making me.
No, because I'm gonna go.
No,
No.
you don't bring I.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
Go ahead and bring me and Mick.
That's still wrong.
That's the point.
Colby
Yeah,
tries
well-
so hard, and I think because he tries so hard, he gets it wrong about 85% of the time.
I get it wrong more now than when I like.
Then when
Didn't think about it.
Yeah.
You're overthinking, overcompensating.
For what?
We've all been there.
Overcompensating for the, I don't know.
For the little grammar knowledge you have.
Exactly.
Little grammar boy.
What are you
Rumpa-pum-pum?
Gosh darn it.
Dude, we're
I,
off to a
I think
hot
what I think
start.
what Colby is trying to say is your style sucks, and Colby
I'm
and
just an
It's his
old
my
man.
style
I'm just an old man.
is good.
It's his birthday.
Yeah. Come
Be
on.
nice to me, please.
Yeah, no, this is a nice Landon episode, so like the episode's gonna end
Shut
really
up!
shortly.
Yeah.
So
Well, we've had a couple like Bully Colby episodes, a couple Bully Will episodes. So this one, it's
You guys
Bully
roast
Landon.
me, man. Yeah, bully me. Make me feel even.
Belittle me, please.
Yeah, come on, do it.
I don't
It's
know
what I
if we
like.
can make you feel that.
No, I
Hit
don't
me.
know.
Harder.
Yeah,
Stop.
I didn't hear no bell.
yeah.
Ugh.
You guys all hate me.
Yeah.
It's because we're not you, right?
You're pretty good at
Yeah.
buying Hawaiian shirts.
I'm 1 for 1.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good record.
rolling up to church on Sunday morning with like a Hawaiian shirt on. It's a Landon look.
Mick,
an
how
old
many
man look.
how many Hawaiian shirts do
It's
you
a Randy look.
2.
2?
It took you that long to count to 2?
It's been a while.
Been a minute.
No.
Yeah, I think 2.
I have 1. It's a nice one.
I have 0.
Oh, Will.
You're not
Hey, you
living
know
life
what?
to the
You know
full.
what? Vegas trip. We'll make sure
You're
you
gonna
get
get me a
one.
Hawaiian shirt. I need sunglasses too.
Well, you can get those anywhere.
If
No.
only there was
No,
some
you have to
way
go to the
that you could-
sunglasses hut because those have the best
Whoa,
ones.
whoa, whoa. Pause. Oh, no.
It's back to Bully Colby.
That was bad.
The tracks switched so fast.
Yeah, would you change the train tracks if like Landon was relentlessly getting bullied, but you could switch it so that Colby is relentlessly bullied instead?
But it's like, would you have to switch it? Is it like that moral conundrum
yeah.
where
You have to
switch
make the
tracks?
you have
Yeah.
to make the first joke that like switches.
Yeah,
like,
that
the
switches
bullying.
it to. But then you take the heat off of Landon when it's his birthday.
Mm.
He was begging us to bully him and make him feel bad.
That's how I deserve to feel.
Okay.
What,
What do
does
you mean
that
by
even
that?
mean? What does that
Is
even
this the whole like Jack in the Box thing again?
Yeah.
This is all I deserve.
So we're getting into Will's wonders here at the beginning of the episode, where we talk about what we deserve and how little happiness we deserve to feel. So
Wow.
Will's going to tell us more about that in a minute.
Well, I tried to encourage somebody. Was it somebody in our friend group where I was like, none of us deserve any happiness? Was that you?
I think that yeah,
Yeah. So that's
that
my
helps. That helped a lot, Will.
Really encouraging.
yeah. I was like, maybe a bit too depressing for encouragement, but I didn't realize that until now.
Do you honestly think that you don't deserve happiness?
I mean, deserve is a pretty strong word.
Well, then
I'm
what do you
entitled.
deserve?
Nothing.
It's my birthday.
I mean, like, if you think about it, it's like the worst kind of stuff could happen to you, and there's nothing saying that it's not like it's not deserved or not deserved. It just happens.
Destiny arrives.
So you're
all the same.
entitled to nothing good, nothing bad.
Not
Yeah.
even the sweat of your own brow.
I mean, I don't know. It's just, all right, Andrew Ryan. I don't know. I
Set
get
of golf
super
clubs over
depressed.
there.
I don't know. I guess I just get super depressed looking around the world and seeing like how much terrible stuff happens, and it's like
I think
I don't know.
I think most people
It's
would
hard
take
to-
that as like a sign that maybe you're taking stuff for granted, right? If you kind of have tunnel vision and you're not acknowledging, right, and you're just caught up in your own little world, instead of saying that nobody deserves happiness, you should be like,
they don't deserve.
So wait, Will, are you saying that you see people that suffer and so you think that you yourself don't deserve happiness?
Well, I don't know. It's hard because
Or are you saying that
it's
no
not that-
one deserves happiness?
it's not that the
Will, do I deserve
the problem more is
No.
with the word
No,
deserve
you're
for
bad,
me,
man.
right? So the word deserve kind of in my mind has like an entitlement that
So we have to like work
something
for
that if we're not happy, something's wrong, right? If like
Oh, there's something wrong.
and I don't know, it's just if the state of the world is like constantly suffering, which is kind of what the direction I lean in for my personal philosophy, right?
I mean, but you can suffer and experience happiness for different reasons
Right,
at the same
but it's-
time, right?
I'm not against happiness. I'm against deserving happiness, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm
you have to
probably
earn it?
sounding
So
like
we have to
a
like
nihilistic
do we have to like
moron.
work for happiness? And if you don't have it, then you're not working hard enough for it.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
"Are you a cult leader?"
dude? You guys are like, he thinks everything I say out of context. All right. All I'm saying is that I think this mindset of deserve to be happy feels like you're entitled to something that'll make me feel good.
Hmm.
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 It's like I deserve to be happy. It's kind of like, oh, I deserve.
To be happy.
It's like,
To not be sad.
yeah,
I mean, I think there are things people don't deserve. I think there are things people do deserve. Happiness, I think, is one of them. I would say not everyone deserves everything. Some things I think you do have to work for. But I think something as simple as basic as like happiness. It doesn't have to be like elation or, euphoric happiness.
I mean,
but I think just
ideally everybody would be happy, right? That's what I want for literally everybody, is everybody to be happy,
Everybody?
filled, and literally everybody. Like if everybody was happy, that'd be awesome.
I mean, there's a couple people.
Yeah, you can't think of one.
His name starts with a C, ends with an oldie.
What?
No, but it's more of I understand what you're saying, Dave, and I think I share a desire for people to be happy and for people to achieve happiness. But I think it's hard to cease to say that we actually are entitled to something in our lives.
So what are we entitled to then? Or what are we not entitled to?
Death.
Taxes. I mean, it depends on kind of like
Death and taxes.
yeah. It depends on what your basis for like anything is, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, that probably didn't make sense. Anyway, it's like if you believe in God, then I think people like that belief kind of shows that you think people are entitled to like certain kinds of rights, certain kinds of morality. You could believe that a document gives you rights, and you get entitlements that way. While I do believe in God, I don't know if that entitles us to anything other than the basic fundamental human right to live. I don't know if it's happiness, because while one may like believe in God, the worst kind of things can happen to you.
Yeah.
Despite what you
And
believe.
not even just by what you believe in general.
I said
Like
despite.
oh yeah, sorry, despite what you believe, right? So when people say like, "Oh, God has a plan for you," that you're gonna you hear this a lot, right? Well, it's like that plan could be you dying in a car accident in like a month or something like that, or you being bedridden or have this horrible disease, or
Landon has entered
get into
the chat.
absolute poverty. It's like
Colby has entered the chat.
yeah, it's just I don't think anything makes us entitled to being happy. It's more of just an entitlement issue rather than I want everybody to be happy, but I don't
my
think
birthday.
that. All right.
And if it's
Will's Wonder is done.
his
Will's Wonder is
birthday.
done.
My birthday.
I don't know.
Landon wants Will to be happy.
So
on his
you would say it
birthday.
more has to do with like the word deserve and the connotation that's
Yes.
with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, exactly. That's kind of
I think
that's my
deserve
main
does kind of
issue.
have like a negative connotation because when it's often used, it's by people who I feel like don't necessarily deserve what they are
Deserve.
saying
Yeah.
they deserve.
Yep.
You
Like
get what
if
you
you're
deserve.
like if you're someone who's really rude to like a customer service person and they're like screaming about like what they deserve as a customer and stuff like that. It's like I think I would say maybe hopefully the word is what is the issue.
Because if not, then you're just a bad.
No.
Oh, yeah. And my opinion has changed on this over time, and it probably will change over time. But that's kind of where I'm at right now after seeing a lot of people.
Well, I mean, like
seeing-
happiness too is kind of like the concept when you try to nail down what like when I say like if I were to say everyone deserves happiness, like happiness means so many different things for so many different people.
So if like a happiness,
Michael
meant-
and Colby are playing rock paper scissors.
No.
It was Rochambeau.
so if like if
Dave, don't point out things that other people can't see.
Dave, this is an audio podcast.
I guess my
I'm
main
not
gripe
mad. I'm
with
just
what you're
disappointed. At Michael, and
There's
Colby,
a-
not
there's
at you,
a
Will.
word.
Not at you, Will.
No.
I wish you just shouted.
I was going to say happiness I think is so different to so many people. And so like sometimes I think like I wouldn't say everyone deserves happiness based off of maybe what certain people like say like if someone says I'm only happy if I have like, this 5-bedroom mansion and this, huge yacht and everything or like private property that, is hundreds of acres in prime, like prime oceanfront property or something. Like I'm only happy like that's I guess not what I mean by happiness. I guess I mean more just like the like the basic ability to be happy.
The American dream. How narrow-minded, Dave.
No.
kidding.
I'm saying not the American dream.
Yeah.
What do you think about like if you feel like you should be happy but you aren't? Like you're like, I have everything that I probably should.
Then you should probably like buy more stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's a good idea.
I mean, if you're not happy,
Yeah, buy a gaming PC.
buy things.
I mean, I would say that's probably a very common problem, right?
Way to-
I mean,
to
isn't that
fix
kind of
this.
it's people who like think that they should be happy but they aren't? I would say that's extremely common. Now you're asking how to not how to
Dave's not a life
feel happy.
therapist.
Help
That,
me.
Yeah, I don't have an answer to that.
Help me, Dave. I'm just kidding. I'm super happy.
Now, Colby is a
my
psychotherapist
birthday.
on the side, so he will give you the answer as to what actually leads to true happiness. Colby?
Yeah. No. This isn't free, dude. It's not free information. It's
He'll
just a
pay you
side
$100 for an hour.
That's pretty cheap. That's the friend discount right there.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I will say though, Landon, is that like
I'm happy, Will. Don't worry about it. I'm happy. I wasn't talking about
That's
me.
what
no about what you about what you said.
I have this
I don't
friend.
know. Just life is hard, and if it takes you a while to figure out, that's fine.
Yeah, I know it's hard.
Does it make you feel better? Like if you actually, because you do say on a regular basis, I don't deserve happiness. Does it help you when you say that? Like, does it make it then like, oh, because I'm saying I don't deserve it and I don't have
Is
it,
a cry for
then
help?
I almost
then there's
part
like
of
an
me saying like I
equilibrium.
know it makes Will uncomfortable when I say it.
I don't know how to respond. I'm like, what do I say to that?
Wait, so
I'm
you're just
terrible at
saying that to make
encouraging
Will
people.
uncomfortable?
I'm
What's wrong
terrible
with
at
you?
encouraging.
Does that make
I
you
take
happy
it back.
saying that?
Landon does not.
Oh, we figured it
Landon
out.
does not deserve happiness. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one person we were all thinking earlier. Right?
So space, right?
The final frontier.
These are the
If I could go to space, I'd
Voyage.
Do you think
Yeah,
astronauts,
the
do you think
Starship
astronauts are
Enterprise.
happy? Like they have the job that every kid said they wanted when they were a kid.
Jeff Bezos is a space cowboy.
Yeehaw.
yeah, but there's a lot of math being an astronaut.
Dude, I was a cow car.
A lot of kids don't know
car
that.
cowboy last night.
What were you saying? What?
He said a
No,
car
never
cow.
Car cow.
Cowboy.
Will was happy last night.
What'd you guys do last night?
We were all
We
happy.
went to a baseball game.
A local,
Yeah, so
like
minor
double
league,
A,
minor league
minor
team.
league or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
So
Hometown pride. They
Affiliate.
win.
yeah,
They
they,
did.
they did.
They did 4-0.
Shut them out.
Yeah, it
Whoop,
was
whoop.
thrilling.
Go team.
Thrilling.
I
game.
was so captivated by the game. It was just
Did not think
so
that's what you
riveting.
said.
dude. So I bought these tickets like last weekend.
Mhm.
It was not supposed to be this hot.
Mhm.
It was 106
Oh.
outside
Yeah.
and like
Smoky.
156 like air quality.
Oh,
Yeah, it was pretty
It
bad.
was like super smoky.
It's really so.
why'd they
Where
have
we
the
are in-
game? Why didn't they
That's
cancel
America's
it?
past-
They
that's
didn't hear,
America's
they didn't hear no
pastime.
bell.
Dude, you think that a minor league team is going to cancel a game when they can make money? Like
Do they?
barely, probably.
Well,
but
the
they
players
need all.
they don't
The
make.
Yeah,
players
we're-
don't make any.
So where we are in Spokane, we're basically in this giant bowl, and so if there's any fires around us, it all just sits on us.
The
So-
smoke.
The smoke does.
Yeah, not the fire.
Currently, right now, oh, it
I'm
could.
burning.
Currently, right now, we are like
Fire season,
deep in fire season,
smoke can.
and it's Spokane. Yeah,
So
that was
Anyway.
clever.
I don't think Colby made that up.
no, way too clever for me.
It's not that clever. Even if
didn't-
you did make it up.
I did see a smoke shop that was like that. So yeah, no, it's not clever.
Dude, why are you guys hating?
Well, because it makes me happy.
Because it's his birthday.
Yeah, it's my
So-
birthday.
We had a good time. We had a good time at the game last night.
Yeah, we did.
We all had a few drinks. It was a good time.
Yeah. So I've never had a lot of alcohol before last night, and so I didn't really know my limit and or
You
where I
left it-
should
you left the
stop.
limit
Did you
behind.
did you learn a limit or?
I learned the limit.
Okay,
I
well,
learned
that's
that you should only have 1 or 1.5 Mike's harder lemonades than 3. I had 3 over the course of I think 3 hours.
That's not bad.
3.5 hours.
You're a big guy. Well, not big like fat. I mean big like tall.
It's bad for me. Because apparently, I'm like a lightweight somehow.
That's because you don't drink that much.
That is true.
It's not a direct thing with your weight.
Wait, really? I always thought it was.
No.
Okay, well, I'm a super
Common
lightweight, so
misconception.
I'm a lightweight, so that did not work out very well for
All of us.
Oh,
Yeah,
No,
I
okay,
apologize
you know what? I was
profusely.
happy. Yeah,
I apologize profusely
It
for
worked out for
my
me,
actions
dude.
last night.
Like Will and I were just palling around at this baseball game, like buying drinks. It was awesome.
And
It
I
was a
want to.
great time.
It was fun. We got to see Ribby,
Oh no,
Okay, yeah.
the fish.
mascot,
Yeah.
which is mascot for the.
How much was
Derby-
Colby? How much was Colby like freaking out about
They took a
Ribby?
video
Colby and I were
of
screaming.
Will and Colby screaming at this derpy fish.
He's a trout.
He ribbed. He ribbed.
Yeah, so his name's Ribby the trout,
Gosh,
and he's in this fish costume, and he does this little dance, and so
it's a uniform.
no,
He's a mascot.
it's just his outfit, Dave. Like,
No. If you're getting paid to wear what you're wearing, it's a uniform.
All right,
who
Dave.
says that might be a volunteer position? I don't know.
He gets paid. He gets paid
I
in
would
like fish
volunteer.
food or something.
I would volunteer. I'd volunteer. Like I want to be
Volunteers
ribbing.
tribute.
You know how hot it was in that suit? It was probably like 100.
Dude, but he was still ribbing.
Yeah, dude. So he does this like little dance.
He was probably
thing.
having a
She's
stroke.
probably
that Will
crying
and
in there.
Will and I were calling the rib, right? So like he like walks like to a section and then he does the dance, right? So Will and I took a video of him walking closer to us and then he stops and he does this little dance. Will and I go nuts and then he gets closer and he stops to do it again and I scream, "Do the rib!" And Will's like, "Oh, he's ribbing." Like it sounds really dumb, but like the video is really funny.
Dude, I had a good time.
Man, I want to make a joke so bad, but
Should we refrain?
I'll save it for later.
Hotkeys after dark.
So sounds like you guys had a fun time with the baseball game. I had a fun time
did.
last night reading our group chat because I guess it was after the baseball game. Landon and Will showed up to the group chat.
We came back to my place after the game. Everybody came back to my house.
I was so mad. I wanted to go home.
And we
I
still
had
didn't get
stuff
ice
to do.
cream.
We didn't. Colby didn't want us.
Yeah, dude. Colby was the party. Colby and Jordan were the party poopers last night.
Okay. So
They were like,
Ice cream.
hey, keep in mind. Okay,
You like ice
no,
cream.
Yes, I know. Man.
Why?
There's context here.
No,
okay?
there's not.
I just
There was ice
moved-
cream and then there was no. That's all it was.
it's two options,
So
Colby.
I just moved yesterday into this new apartment. I had nothing set up. I didn't even have my bed frame set up or anything. The mattress is just up against the wall, and I leave for this baseball game. So now I'm at the mercy of air quotes around the title designated driver Jordan.
Well, okay. Well, you might want to specify not because he didn't drink anything. He's just not a great driver. So
Yeah, Jordan
Yeah.
is trash.
he was a good designated driver in that regard. but-
Jordan is, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway,
Uh-huh.
your apartment.
So I wanted to get home, set up the bed, and go to sleep. And we pull up into Landon's driveway to drop Landon off first. And can I share this?
Just go for it.
And Will was feeling himself, and he's like,
What?
No, that didn't. No, that didn't happen. No, that didn't happen.
Dude,
That did not happen.
about?
No, not physically. Like he's like on top of the world. Like he's feeling himself.
Oh,
You gotta stop.
there's got to be a better way to word that.
You're supposed to do that.
Can you just
No.
cut this?
just like Homelander.
Do you mean feeling like himself? Like
No.
So it's a popular phrase to say feeling myself as in like I'm in a good mood right now.
Wait, is
I'm
that a-
on
is that
top
a
of the world.
phrase?
Yeah, that's a phrase.
That's a
Does
real
that make
That's a
you
real
happy?
phrase.
man, I'm out of touch. I'm as old as
Okay,
Landon.
Was that on purpose, Dave? I'm out of touch.
Yeah, pun master
Okay,
Dave
good.
here.
Okay. Well,
I would just.
yeah. No thanks.
Okay,
Okay,
anyway,
so
sorry,
Will was
continue.
touching
Anyway.
himself, and then what happened?
in the back seat. Yes. And like he convinced everybody to go into Landon's and
Landon's
take
what?
shots.
I was not. It was not my idea to do shots. It was to hang out. I think.
Ah.
I kind of said I think.
Oh.
It's a little blurry, but
It's not blurry at all.
Uh,
It's just I can't like.
I just can't remember what happened.
No. Okay. And to clarify, this happened on accident. I did not drink to get drunk. Like I accidentally got to this point. It's not that it makes it okay. It's just I already have enough guilt and shame for this.
You were having a good time.
I was
You
having a
said-
good
it was
time.
a fun
You
night
were
with
feeling
friends.
yourself. There's nothing wrong with that.
Colby,
In
stop.
front of us.
On top of the world.
So you guys go back to Landon's place. Colby's mad because he's like he doesn't have a bed.
Yeah, Colby. So I realized this. Colby is not fun when he has stuff to do.
Yeah.
I
Like
feel
when
like
he's
Colby
like,
always has
True.
stuff to do. Isn't Colby
Like, when
always
he's-
like, I got stuff going on.
That's-
I have this.
that's my point. That's my point. That's my
Dude,
point.
that's your motto. That's your new motto. It's a bottom
Like
tier
today, for
motto.
example. Today, for example, we're picking him up to do the podcast, and he's like, doing laundry.
Dude,
And I need my laundry to be done. It's still wet. Let's just go. Get this done.
I'm trying really hard to set up my new apartment on a time crunch.
There's
Dude,
no time crunch.
Colby,
There
Colby,
is no
Colby.
time crunch.
When you say, "Oh, I'm on a time crunch," that's like the same level of terrible like sayings as when Jordan says, "I can walk away and not feel anything."
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
That's
Let's
we
take a
all-
vote.
Can we?
I
What?
No, you're supposed to say I.
Me.
Dude, I'm just being honest with you.
That's a really bad analogy.
Like-
no,
like-
it's
yes, it
not.
is.
You, like, okay,
Colby, you're
it
the
would
only one
be
saying that.
it would be a time crunch if you had a party planned like tomorrow. Do you have a party planned tomorrow?
Yeah, but
No,
none of us
you
are
don't.
invited.
No.
So what's the
I-
Wait,
what's the
aren't
big
you
rush?
taking tomorrow off from work too?
Yeah, but I have someone coming over tonight. I'd want to like kind of clean it up a little bit.
Oh, Paige.
Paige.
Mom.
You didn't have to name dropper.
Oh well.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't. You
Colby
can cut
has
that
a
out.
girlfriend name.
You can cut that out, Dave.
No.
I
No,
don't.
but so Colby's like really like annoying when he has stuff to do, but when other people have a bunch of important things going on, he always tries to pressure people into like.
Yeah, like
No.
Colby's like
You should
real-
check your privilege, Colby.
like Colby's really annoying.
Yes.
No.
Wait, you just stop at that.
Stop there. Yeah. I think I've said it all.
It's unfair for you guys.
unfair.
Okay.
Like when you and I were at school, like you were just constantly like always annoying. Like,
Let
what
the
is going
man
on?
speak, Michael.
boy, go.
I am a man.
Let the man speak, boy.
Boy, boy,
Boy.
you will listen to me.
So moving's a big task. Okay.
You
It's
don't have a time crunch to get moved in. Though.
Yes, I do.
You already moved in.
when do you need to be moved in by?
He's moved in already.
I moved in yesterday.
Okay.
That's why yesterday was a time crunchy day.
Okay, did you have to be moved in by Saturday?
What?
Did
didn't
you
know.
have to be moved in by Saturday? Yesterday was Saturday. Today is Sunday. You
Yes.
have to
Yes,
be.
actually.
Why?
Because I have so much stuff going on the next
Like,
few
what is-
weekends.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What are we doing next weekend?
I'm skydiving next weekend.
Dude, you're gonna die.
Oh, no, he's not. Don't say
Can I
that.
have your stuff?
If I'm lucky.
Can I have your stuff?
No, you
Colby,
can't have my
no.
stuff.
Colby, no.
This might
Can
not
I
age
move into
well.
your
This might not
apartment if you
age well.
No, you guys do not get any of my stuff because you wouldn't let me put it away in my new apartment.
It'll be easier for us to move it out if it's not like
Yeah,
back-
quit moving stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I want that beanbag chair.
No, that's mine.
you won't need it if you're.
Colby says, bury it with me.
Take it
Put
with
his
you.
corpse
Take
on the
it with you
beanbag chair,
skydiving and just land
lower it
on
into
it.
the ground.
No. He's just added to the beanbag chair.
Why is this
Ew,
bully Colby
gross.
episode?
Because it's Landon's birthday.
No, we said it was
It
going to
makes
be the
him
bully
happy.
Landon episode.
Take a shot at me, man. Hit me.
Dude, you can't.
Don't make me cry, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
No, that's too hard.
I'm upset.
Stop.
Okay, so last night sounded like you guys had a lot of fun.
It was okay.
That's what?
I'm never doing that again.
No,
Sound like you guys had
No, I
fun. I wish I could have been there. I missed hanging out with my friends. But
Got some ballpark wieners. That
Last
was good.
night-
Yeah, the hot dogs were so good.
Yeah.
Dude, the friend group ate a combined like 12 hot dogs.
no more.
It was
What?
more.
Jordan
I
had
had 3.
Jordan had 6.
Jordan had
What?
6.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you didn't hear that?
Oh my no.
I knew
and
he-
a pretzel.
And a pretzel.
I knew that like the first thing he did when we got there was he bought 3.
Yeah, I thought he was done after 3.
I did too.
halfway there.
I didn't eat any.
Designated driver and eater.
I think I had 2 and a slice of pizza.
I had 3.
I had a nibble of your
and a
pizza.
pretzel.
You bought pizza?
Smallest
In-
nibble.
Yeah.
What?
I've never had ballpark pizza. Was it good?
No, it wasn't good.
Well,
The
Pizza Factory.
the the ratio of crust to pizza, the crust was too much.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Just gonna keep doing that.
okay,
Landon.
Thanks,
Will's
Will.
like, it's really annoying. It's really annoying
Landon.
when. Oh no, Will's hypocritical. Shocker.
Well, while you guys
Yeah,
went to the
so-
game last night, I played on my new PlayStation 5.
Dave's got a PlayStation 5.
Oh wow.
Wow, I'm so excited
It's
for you.
set
Yeah,
up.
I
Oh, be
wish
quiet,
I had
Will. Hey,
one.
Will, you're not allowed to speak. You're not in the PS5 group. So,
Can you mute me, Michael, on the soundboard?
no, Mick, stop.
All right.
So anyway,
That's
last
good.
night I played on PS5. I got it yesterday. Showed up in the mail, set it up, and
Dude, mine's
started-
not even set up.
okay, set up, and I played through Astro's Playroom. You guys all played that, right?
Yeah,
Super fun.
for
you like
a
Yeah.
for a tech demo that like is free with the console. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it was like a glorified tech demo, basically, of the controller and kind of a commercial in a sense of just like all this PlayStation stuff. But I kind of found it almost like a love letter to PlayStation
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
the
yeah,
amount of references and Easter eggs in there that are that like reference the entire span of PlayStation and their games and their consoles and their legacy was immense. I mean, there's I think probably dozens of references I missed, but there's like hundreds of these things in this game. Everything from like these little bots that are essentially kind of dressed up like characters from the games to all the artifacts that you collect throughout the game that was hardware throughout the last 25 years or whatever of Sony
I love
stuff.
climbing on the PlayStation 2.
Oh,
That was fun. Like
Yeah,
pushing the buttons and stuff.
and then actually like the highlight, which was showcasing the controller and what the controller does. The game was really short. I mean, it's not a long game by any stretch of the imagination, but for what it was, for like you said, a glorified tech demo, I thought it was an excellent game. And seeing what you can do with the DualSense controller, I thought was really cool. I was excited for the haptic feedback and then the
Adaptive triggers.
the triggers, but I was not expecting how cool it actually was going to be.
Okay, hands down. The coolest part of the haptic feedback in the game was the ice skating, right?
I like the ice skating. I like the feeling of the rocks when you're rolling the ball over that, like all the different textures that you're experiencing with the
Like
combination.
sand.
Yeah,
Sand was
Yeah,
cool.
the combination of the increase, like the haptic feedback, the triggers, and then the sound coming out of the controller, it made the experience so realistic for such a cartoony game.
Yeah.
It's like the best way I could like explain it is that it was a realistic gameplay experience. I like it. It kind of made me think of like what it was probably the first time to play with
Pong.
Rumble or something in a game, like when you hadn't before. Like this seemed like it was that large of a step up with experiencing. Like the game was just fun to actually play. Like that sounds stupid to say because we all should be having fun playing video games, but
Do we deserve to have fun?
but the actual experience of playing the game, just moving your character around and like being in the world, like was really fun using that controller. So a couple things though, I think they did it really well in this, but the problem is I think also this game was designed from the ground up to showcase those elements, and I don't know if we're going to get a lot of games that maybe take as full advantage of this controller as this game did. So I'm hoping that at least with like first party games that they continue that trend and kind of like that realistic elements that are present in the controller and having those show up in their games, because I think there is so much potential that is in that controller, and it's so cool. I had no idea it was going to be this cool, and like I've only played this game so far. This is the only PS5 game I played so far is Astro's Playroom. So I'm looking forward to playing.
There's some cool
the
like
others.
stuff with the adaptive triggers and the Ratchet and Clank game. So I think they'll like carry stuff over.
Excited to get one.
Can we unmute Will?
Wait, you actually muted Will?
All right, I'm back.
Why did you mute
We've
Will?
been talking this whole time.
Will's
I've
like,
been
oh,
trying
I'm
to
sorry,
input
was
things.
my
I'm
mic
like-
muted?
I'm like, hey, I really like that, and Dave just keeps talking.
He does it anyway.
Oh wow.
Well, sometimes you gotta, like, when you're far away, because, you know, it's hard to communicate well when we're over screens.
Yes, it is.
It's your fault.
What? So
Yeah,
anyway,
it's my
so like
Dave.
I've talked enough about this. What are your guys' thoughts on the controller?
I
and
really like the
PS5 so far?
PS5.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you again.
Okay.
I mean, look, I loved the PS4 controller. I love the PS4. The PS5 just is, even though there's not like a lot of games out for it yet, it's already like 10 times better. Or it just feels like it's easy. It feels like a new piece of technology.
Can
Like
you
the
repeat
cutting
that?
edge for
Can you repeat
consoles.
like the last 15 seconds because Discord froze?
I don't remember what I said. It was so like empowering.
and I was on the
I'm in
phone.
tears.
Yeah.
I'm in
Yeah,
tears.
I don't think I could.
I'm in tears.
No, I was just saying the controller is, it feels like a new piece of technology, like the cutting edge of console technology, which makes me kind of like, I don't know. It's my bias against Microsoft and for Sony, but
you have a bias?
it just seems like the Xbox controller just is not at the same level. You know what I mean? Because it's basically the controller that they had last round.
Have you held a Series X controller?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like it.
I mean, everybody says the Xbox controller's.
Roller.
Thank you for getting it right.
Like I haven't used a DualSense controller actually playing a game ever.
Discord froze again.
But I've used Xbox Series X controller, and that's my favorite controller I've ever held. So we'll see how the DualSense does, because I like the triggers more. I like the stick placement more on the Xbox. I like it up as opposed
You
to
like
down.
staggered.
I like staggered a lot more, because a lot of the games I play aren't. They're not. It's like you have a buttons and one stick that you use. It's not two sticks. PlayStation, I think, is better for two sticks because your thumbs are in the same position.
Mm-hmm.
I just prefer my thumbs to be in the same position for most of the time, like symmetrical. It's kind of a weird thing.
Such a weird way to put that.
Symmetrical.
Symmetrical thumb. So Will, are you still going to get a PS5 at some point?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
actually really excited for Will to get a PS5 now because, like the feeling is so cool of the controller. I'm really excited for someone to get to experience.
I'm very
it.
excited to experience it. I haven't yet, but
You
'cause
should
the
play
actual-
Astro's Playroom at Landon's.
I mean that's possible.
What?
But I don't think Landon's.
I'm kidding.
That wouldn't make Landon happy.
It's my birthday. I don't want. I want to play.
But it sounds like a fun time, and I'm really looking forward to getting one. I almost got one. If I have the chance, it's getting to the point where if I have the chance to get one, I'll grab it,
Yeah, you should.
because
It's fun.
it's
Good
yeah.
times.
I was gonna wait for like Final Fantasy 16 kind of
You're gonna
bundle,
wait 3 years.
but the hard part is that I don't think they're making many. There's not many consoles anymore that are special consoles.
Oh,
This
like
one's
special
special.
edition ones, or
Yeah, for like
PS5.
oh my gosh, for like PS4, Michael, you had the Arkham.
I did.
You got the
It was
Arkham.
the best one.
Dave got the Destiny one, and you see
That one
these
sucked.
these coming out
no, it was
every
cool.
6
It was
months.
like ice white. There was
It
no
was
dumb
really cool.
logo on it or anything. It was
broke.
just a white PS4.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
It is super cool,
Mine
but
was cooler.
what was I going to say? Oh yeah, you don't see them coming out anymore, right? So
Well, I mean, PS5 just came out.
like a year ago, Destiny came out like within like I
Yeah,
don't know.
and we have a white PS5.
Oh my gosh, Michael!
We already have it.
But do you understand my point? Like it feels like by now there should be like a Ratchet and Clank special. edition.
They'll probably have something in like the holiday season.
You think so?
I would think so. Yeah.
The hard part
They
is there-
already have
there's
2
no
new
games coming out.
controllers.
There's no games coming out this holiday season.
None.
I don't think there's any.
They'll
big
probably do
Sony
like a Call of
first-party games.
Duty, a Call of Duty special one or something.
October.
Yeah, like Will wants to jump on a Call of Duty special edition.
What if it's cool
PS5.
looking? What if it's cool?
It's
No,
not.
I'm-
It's going to be stupid
No.
looking because it's Call of
It's
Duty.
gonna be like a camo one, and nothing against
Oh.
camo, but I hate camo like
No,
stuff.
camo sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't see
respect,
it.
but I don't
Respect,
like camo.
but no respect.
Exactly. But
Okay,
yeah.
I mean,
people who wear
they-
camo don't deserve happiness. There, I said it.
Yeah, you see. Yeah.
So yeah, they've already come out with 2 new controller colors. So they're coming out with the stuff.
I hope so.
Did you
like
guys-
my ideal PS5 would be like the PS5, but with the Final Fantasy logo on it. Like, because
That'd be
I
kinda cool.
love all
Just
the
draw
Final
it
Fantasy
on there.
logos. Like, if you look at all the Final Fantasy logos for all their games, they're all incredible artwork.
Hmm.
Or most of them
at
are. There's
least,
some
I mean,
that
this
aren't
isn't
great.
Sony stuff, but the Switch has come out with cool Joy-Cons that kind of
Exactly.
customize the system. Like they just came out with the Skyward Sword ones that are kind of like the blue
Yeah.
with the trim on it, the Zelda
Mhm.
trim.
They
Those
had
look
some
really
Monster
cool.
They had some cool Monster Hunter ones earlier for that Monster Hunter Switch game too. So
Yeah, I think hopefully time will allow there to be either some cool Sony like custom systems or more controllers. I like controllers for sure. I think that the PS4 was kind of the same way, where it took quite a while for them to start releasing variations of the controllers, and once they did, it just like they poured out all these different color combinations and stuff, and there were some really cool ones. So I think it'll probably be the same thing with Sony.
We're still really early in the PS5.
yeah,
life
it's
cycle.
also like a factor of how long I want to wait, right? Do I want one
Yeah.
now or do I want to wait?
You won't.
Can you get one now?
I kind of want one now, right? Because I don't want to be left out.
I mean, you already are.
Well,
I already am,
no,
so I don't want to be left out even longer.
Well, I was not trying to make you feel bad. That was 100% a joke. Okay.
Hey, everybody, we all have a PS5, and
I
Will
mean-
still doesn't.
Mute him. Mute him.
Mute.
Honestly, I'm trying, Dave. I'm trying to get my PS5.
it's hard. It's hard. It took me forever. It, like
Will, you don't deserve a PS5.
I don't deserve anything.
Well, did you guys see that there are 10 million sold now? PS5s
It's pretty
To
cool.
who?
people
5
around the
million
world.
to scalpers and 5 million to
5 million to people.
bunch
Yeah.
of degenerates.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
I think it's outpacing the PS4
It
currently.
is. Yeah,
Yeah, which is pretty wild.
PS4 has only sold like 8 million total.
At this point.
No, like ever.
Okay.
Mick, our resident, fact
Numbers guy.
Yeah, numbers guy.
Numbers are hard.
Astronauts have to
Yeah.
deal with numbers. I'm excited to play more games though. I have Ratchet and Clank, so I'll probably start that today.
You're
or
gonna
tomorrow.
like that.
Yeah,
You
I-
should start. it
Well,
today.
I loved like with Astro's Playroom, just the platforming felt really fun. Like a good 3D platformer is hard to beat. Like it sounds dumb because they're
No,
such
I
simple
agree.
games, but the feeling and the handling and the controls of this game were excellent. Were really, really good for a platforming game, for a 3D platforming game. So if it actually could have been like a full game, it would have been really, really neat.
Yeah, I kind of hope they do make a full-fledged
Astro's
kinda on that.
universe.
or something like that. I think they totally could.
Astro's Playground.
Whoa.
All right. Well, with that,
Yeah. You'll Dave, you'll really like Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
It's a good time. It was fun. Well, anything else you guys want to talk about?
I'm really tired.
I'm good to
Yeah,
wrap it
Landon
up.
think we're
just
all really
shut
tired.
down.
I've got stuff to do.
No, shut
No,
up.
you don't.
You're gonna go to the mall with me, right?
No. Mick has to drive me to my parents' house so I can pick up a vehicle and drive it back to my apartment. And now I don't trust him.
I promise I'll take you to your house first.
Colby's like,
No.
I'm walking.
Dude, I don't like Mick,
You could walk from the mall to your house, to your parents' house.
I'm not doing that because
Why
that
would
would
he do
take
that?
hours. I don't have that kind of time,
And,
Will.
and it's hot, isn't it hot?
yes.
It's hot and like rainy.
Yeah, it's like muggy and smoky and
I'm sure it'll be
Colby's
fine.
gonna die on the way over.
Finally, sweet release.
What if I?
oh, you know what? I'll walk. Like,
I'll get you a drink. Want a drink?
dude, I don't want to drink. Mick, it's 2:30.
Colby
like an
wants
Italian soda.
Oh,
Colby
Jeez.
wants
Dude,
to decorate.
even I
Always
knew it was
alcoholic.
Italian soda.
He wants to get.
What'd you say?
He wants to get settled. He
I
doesn't
do.
want to go out.
I saw it. He's settled.
dude,
Settled.
No, I'm not.
You got crap everywhere. You're settled.
Not okay.
You bet-
Okay, not
You know, to be
everyone's
fair,
not everyone's room is supposed to look like yours, Mick. Like people
Well,
have
it
standards.
should.
Oh, I was gonna make the joke like like my place looks like Landon's and he's been here for a month and a half. But
Lane looks distraught right now, by the way. You can't see him, but he's distraught.
Don't make him distraught on his birthday.
My birthday.
Look, wait,
House
okay,
is
but before we should wrap up. But before we do, Landon, what are you going to do with the rest of your birthday?
Wanna have some cake?
Clean his house. Clean his house.
No, I'm gonna go see the new film Pig, starring Nicholas.
Dude, you just
Cage.
pulled a Will.
You're going with your dad, right?
Yeah, and my sisters are going.
What?
Aren't they a little young?
We're gonna go.
She's an older sister.
I have an
Yeah,
older.
you said sisters.
Yeah, Prairie's gonna go too. She's 15.
Isn't it?
Yeah, who cares?
Her dad's going.
Isn't that illegal?
The law.
No, we
the,
can't have that.
the law cares, Landon.
If you have a
People
guardian,
can go.
Dave, you're gonna want to cut this.
This is the most moral thing you can
This is
do.
bad. This is really bad.
Michael said she
They
doesn't
paid to be
deserve to
there.
see this movie.
Guys,
To sum up what Landon is saying, he's gonna go do hood rat stuff today.
Dude. Hood rat.
and then
Gotta go-
after the movie, I'm gonna go to dinner with my family.
can I go?
Where you
Where are
going?
you going?
Yeah, where are you
Go
going?
to a local place called Pools Public House.
Can I-
Oh.
can I go?
Ooh, if you didn't have the chicken sandwich for lunch, I would have recommended the chicken sandwich for dinner. You could double
I
down.
think you can have 2 chicken sandwiches in one day, Will.
I
It's not illegal like going to a movie when you're not 17. I mean,
on principle, I
Come on.
never double down for food. Entrees.
I think
Never.
I'm with Will on this one. I think you need some variety in your meals throughout the day.
nah.
Exactly.
I already feel kind of
Stick with what you like.
so I don't know what I'm gonna eat.
Can I go?
No,
Dude,
You don't
you
wanna-
ate so
Dude,
terribly
let's-
this weekend. No wonder
no,
you
I've
feel
I've
sick.
eaten like yeah, I've not eaten good.
Where's Fit Landon?
He's dead.
Dude,
He's dead in the ditch, man.
when the world needed him most,
Hit by car.
he disappeared.
Yeah,
Fit Landon, no more.
yeah.
Fit Landon dead at 45.
Dude, Fit Landon goes sailing no more. I'll go sailing no more.
Years of dieting wasted. All right, guys. Well,
Couldn't even run on a treadmill.
Mrs. Nesbitt. All right. Well, thanks for listening this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed your time. I know I did.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
We'll
happy.
talk more about
Farewell.
happiness and everything
Yeah.
next week
Yes, we will. Every week.
on next week's edition of Will's Wonders.
Will's Wonders. Okay, bye.
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 The O-Neaters.
Are you gonna take me home?
Take me home.
Country road.
Colby's so nervous.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Hotkeys podcast. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Castbox, YouTube, and other podcasting platforms. Visit our website, www.hotkeyspodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at Hotkeys Podcast and join our Facebook group at facebook.com/HKHotkeys. Please like and review us and subscribe to the show on whichever platforms you use. Finally, you can contact us via email at hosts@hotkeyspodcast.com.